Okay. Yes, as you know, actually, we just started this paper last time. That is P6 2016. Even I shared this in WhatsApp. Okay, so we are going to finish hopefully today. And if we have more time, we will start new paper 2017. If not, then next week. Okay. So as you know, that actually Sasmo is going to take place, I think, either on 26th or 27th or 28th of April. I think soon, maybe today or tomorrow. Not today, maybe Monday, they will announce the exact dates. Okay, good. All right. So, how many questions did you solve last time? I think 12. Yes, we stopped here, I think. Okay. So, Nargis, did you solve this question?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And then why there's no note here? Oh, okay. All right. How about this question 15?
I solved it too.
What was the answer? Do you remember?
My answer is A.
A or E?
Yes.
A. A.
Rotate this and after the A. Okay, strange. Why I didn't take any note here? How about this one? We also did this, right?
Yes. And my answer is 30%.
Okay, you are 6B, right?
Yes.
Why there's no note here? Interesting. Okay, so let's continue from here then. What was the answer? First, the question is in the figure below, what percentage of the grid below is shaded? So to do this one, just simply, we need to count the squares, right? Nargis, 30%, really? How many squares do we have here? In S, for example, we have altogether how many? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
25 and 6 and 25 and 8 and 25 times 8 it's 200.
Okay, how many? What is the dimension of this?
200 times 9 and it's 1,800.
Okay, actually this one is 25, right? By how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By 8. Okay, that means that here we have 200 squares. And how many of them are shaded? As see here, S, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this S is 11, and also this S is 11. How about A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one is 12. How about M? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? And how about O? O, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is 12. Okay. So as a percentage, that means that here we have all together, that is plus, 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 plus. It is 23, 23 plus 11, 34, 34 plus 14, 48, 48 plus 12, that's equal to 60. So that means that 60 squares out of 25 times 8, that is 200, right? And multiply this by 100% to express it as a percentage. So that's equal to 30%. Very good. Next question. Ismail, read the question.
Okay. Find the pattern and solve for x.
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 Okay. What is the answer?
My answer is 9.
My answer is 9 too.
9? Why?
Can you
Can I say my solution? Can I write my solution?
Yes.
This is 8 and 8 minus 2 it's 8. It's 6. and 3. This is array.
Aydın, did you solve this problem? What did you get?
No.
Turan, how about you?
And I don't have answer.
Okay.
Am I right?
No.
Why?
Okay, look, guys, here, if you just notice here, of course, it's a little bit hard question. It is not that easy, okay? So now, if you just add the sum of the digits, okay? What is 2 plus 1 plus 1? Here we have 2 plus 1 plus 1. That's equal to 4. And the next one, 3 plus 0 plus 3. That's equal to 6. Next one, it is 3 plus 3 plus 3. That's equal to 9. Next one is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 0 plus 4, that's equal to 8, right? If you notice here, what is 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. And what is 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. And how about 9 plus 1 is equal to 10.
9 plus 1,
And 8
10.
plus
8
2
plus
is
2,
equal to
10. X is 1.
here then it is 9 plus
It's
0
the
plus
1.
0. It is 9.
It's 9
9 plus
plus
what
1.
number is 10?
1.
So x is
1.
equal to 1.
1.
Okay? The sum of the digits of the numbers and the number on the right hand side, their sum should be equal to 10.
Yes.
Aydın, is it clear? Turan, how about you?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Let's move to the next question. Turan, can you read the question?
Yes.
Let
Amy had 45 silver marble than Cheryl. 5.9 of Amy's marble and 2.3 of Cheryl's marbles were given away. The remaining number of marble that Cheryl has is twice the number of Amy's remaining marbles.
twice the number of Emmy's remaining marbles.
The number of Amy's remaining marbles. How many marbles did Cheryl have at first?
Okay, guys, again, in this kind of questions, right, we need to make a table, all right? And after solve this, it becomes very easy. So now we are talking about two people. Let's say here we have Amy and Cheryl. So this one is Amy and this one is Cheryl. And Amy had at the beginning, actually at the end, it says that how many marbles did Cheryl have at first, right? So at first, let's say Cheryl had n marbles. And it says that Amy had 45 fewer marbles than Cheryl. That means that Amy had n minus 45. Okay, that's the first part. And the second part, it says that 5/9 of Amy's marbles and 2/3 of Cheryl's marbles were given away. Okay, if the question for you, Tura, if 5/9 of Amy's marbles are given away, what fraction of the marbles are left?
Four over 9.
4 over 9.
Very good. Very good. 4/9, right? This much is left. And minus 45.
45.
And also 2/3 of Cheryl's marbles were given away. And what fraction is left? It is 1/3, right? 1/3 of M. And it says that the remaining number of marbles that Cheryl has is twice the number of Amy's remaining marbles. That means that Cheryl has 1/3 times M. That's equal to twice. 2 times 4/9 times N minus 45. So that's the question now. The rest is easy. So if you simplify this, 1 over 3 times n, that's equal to n over 3. And 2 times 4, here we have 8 over 9. And let me just multiply by n minus 8 over 9 times 45. Okay. Now from here, if you take this 8 over 9 to the left-hand side, here we have n over 3 minus 8n over 9. On the right-hand side, 45 is divided by 9. It is 5. 5 times 8, that's equal to minus 40. So now I'm going to multiply the first fraction by 3. 3 times 3 times, so that we have the common denominator, right? So here we have 9. And what is 3n minus 8n? That's equal to minus 5n. That's equal to minus 40. And both sides, they have minus. I can just drop this, right? Because I can multiply both sides by negative 1. So here we have 5 times n is equal to 40. Take 9 to the right-hand side. It is times 9. So what is n? N equals 40 over 9 over 5. I mean 40 times 9 over 5. 40 is divided by 5. It is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. So that means that at first Cheryl had how many marbles? 72 marbles. Nargis, did you solve like this, or you just guess the answer? Did you form the algebra equation?
No, my answer is like this.
What is your answer? What did you get?
My answer is 19.
19?
Yes.
90.
Yes.
Ismail, how about you?
My answer is 180.
Aydın, how about your answer?
My answer 72. Yes, 72.
You got 72, Aydın?
Yes.
Good. Turan, how about you? Okay, good. Okay, Ismail, it is too far, it is too small. I cannot see it well. Yeah, actually, you need to form an equation. X, where did you make a mistake? Hi, Ismail, where did you make a mistake?
I don't know.
You check this again, or maybe if you take a picture and send it to me, I will have a look, okay? Guys, let's move to the next question. I don't read the question.
Okay. The bar chart below shows the number of cars sold in town A in 2015. All of the horizontal lines are equally spaced. The average number of cars sold in each month is 20 cars. How many more cars were sold in the second half of the year compared to the first half of the year?
Okay, if you understand the
My
question.
answer is 84.
Okay, first let's just understand the question and we will discuss, okay? The bar chart below shows the number of cars sold in town A in 2015. All right, all the horizontal lines are equally spaced. The average number of cars sold in each month is 20 cars, the average, right? It says that here, it is average. It is average number of cars sold in each month is cars. How many more cars were sold in the second half of the year compared to the first half? That is our first half, right? And the second part is, this one is the second half of the year. Okay, so to answer this question, Nargis, quickly, just can you tell me the method? How did you answer this question? Or how did you solve this problem?
This is 2x. And this is x. And
Okay,
this is 4.
very good.
And this is
So,
3.
Yes.
okay.
Yes. And
3x, 1x, and 2x.
this is 3.
Okay, guys, like this, we can do this, okay, to find x, all right?
Yes.
And another way of calculating this one, for example, how many x's do we have? If you just denote one, right, as x, as Nargis said. So if you look at the first bar, for example, how many x's do we have? If I just draw here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? I can just see that. So here we have in the first line, I'm talking about the first bar, we have 12x. So that is 12x. Plus, how about the second one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
17.
So here we have 10x. That's a faster way of calculating this. In the third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have 8x. And fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4,
It
5,
is 6x.
6,
And after that, 1, 2, 3,
and 3x.
and 4.
It's
So that is
40,
4x.
40x.
Right? And we should divide this by what? We should divide this by 12 to find the average.
12.
That is equal to 20. 12 plus 10, 22 plus 8, 30 and 40. So here we have 40 times
40.
x
40
is
x
equal to
equals
40
20.
times
20
x
times
times
12.
12 times
Yes.
20.
What is x? X equals 6.
6.
Now the question is, how many more
X
cars,
is equal
right?
6.
In the first half, how many x's do we have here? 1, actually 6, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it 13x?
13. Yes,
13 times 6. And the second half, actually it is 6. Also the second one, it is 12. Third one also 18. Here we have 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So here we have 27, 6, right? So the difference is 27 times 6 minus 13, 6. And 27, 6 minus 13, 6, that's equal to 14, 6, right? Which is equal to 84. So in the second half of the year, 84 more cars were sold comparing to the first half of the year.
My answer is 84 too.
Very good.
84.
Very good. I mean, just also here how you are counting, okay, the best way. Also, like Nargis showed, 1x, 2x, you can count. But if you just look at the horizontal lines, in this way, you can count much, much faster. All right, let's move to the next question. Whose turn is it? Nargis, you read the question.
How many different 4-digit numbers can be formed using the digits 0, 2, 7, 8, and 9, such that no digits repeat and the resulting number is divisible by 4? My answer is 34.
34. Okay. How about any different answer? How did you get 34, Nargis?
Uh, 9702. Wait. Wait.
You said you got 34, right?
Yes. 97,000 and wait.
Okay, Nargis, let's do it together. I think 34, you counted a little bit more.
Yeah.
Nargis, here, when you're counting this, actually on purpose, intentionally, they also put here 0.
Is that 5?
Because when it is 0, we know that the first digit, right, it cannot be equal to 0. This number 1. Number 2 is, we know that what numbers are divisible by 4 if the number, the 2-digit number formed by the last 2 digits, right, it must be divisible by 4. For example, if you just give me any number, let's say 1, 5, 2, 8, for example, 4. Is it divisible by 4 or not? You should just check the last 2 digits.
It's divisible by 4. Because 84 is divisible by 4.
Okay, very good. If you know this now, okay, now I'll actually, how many do this I can form here? So from here, I can form, for example, 0, it's not possible. I mean, 0, 8, right? We have either 0, 8 or nothing else. With 2, I can form maybe 20 or 28. That's it. Okay. How about with 7?
28,
70 is not. We have
72,
72.
70.
78, no. 79, no.
72,
With 8, here we have 80 and not 82, not 87, all the way 9,
92,
and
92,
92, 92.
and 98
92.
also, right? No, 90 is
No,
not divisible by
92.
4. Okay. So now we have how many cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Okay. So now let me just start
Yeah.
with the first one. Okay. The first one, we are talking about 4 digits, right? 1, 2, the last digit is 0 and 8. So how
Yeah.
many numbers I can write here? I can write here,
9,
I have
7, and 7, 9.
I can write here 3 different numbers, but I can write here 2 different numbers because altogether we have 5 digits, right? So I have used only 2 of them. Still,
Yeah.
I have 3. So I have how many? It is 3 times 2. I have 6 choices here. And number 2 is, how about the second one is 20? I mean, the last 2 digits 20. So it is 1, 2. Here we have 2, 0. Again, in a similar way, it is 3 times 2. It's like 6 here. And number 3, okay, this is gone and this is gone.
Yeah.
How about if it's 28? If it is 28, right? Actually, in the first place, I cannot write 0.
8.
There,
I think
Nagis, you
it's
should be
3
careful.
plus
I have only 2 choices for the first digit. For the second digit, the remaining 2 numbers, it is 2.
yes.
How many? We have
80,
only
yes,
4.
Times 2 and 4. It's 4.
Yes.
Yes.
And number 4, okay, 72. 1, 2, 72. The same thing because the first digit cannot be equal to 0. It is
0.
2 times 2, that is 4.
And 4.
And how about 80? Number 5, how about 80? If it is 80,
7,
we don't have any
2, and
zeros here.
9.
So it is 3
7,
times
2,
2,
1.
3
that is
times
6.
3, 2.
And how about
6.
90? I mean 6, if it is 90,
And this
right?
2.
So it is
0,
again
2 times 2
3
times
times
4.
2, that's 6.
6.
Altogether, how many? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mr.
36.
Carson,
Yes. Yes, I do.
not 90, 92, 92, not 90.
92. Sorry. Thank you very much. It is
92.
92. Then it is, we have only 2 then. 4.
3 times 3, 2 times 2.
Yeah, 2 times 2, that's 4.
And my answer is correct.
So it
His
is
answer
1,
is
2,
34. 34.
1, 2. It is 3, 18. 18 plus 12,
Oh.
that is 30.
30, 30.
Let's see, yes.
Nargis, I think when you're talking, using the 0, you made a mistake here. As you see here, we have only
Yes.
4 here, right? Also here 4. Because the first digit cannot be equal to 2. I mean, cannot be equal to 0.
Okay.
Okay, so the answer, guys, you should be careful, especially when we have 0. The answer is we have 30 such numbers. I mean, we can make 30 numbers using these 5 digits. We can make 34 digit numbers, which are divisible by 4. Okay, let's move to the next question. Turan, you read the question. I think it's your turn now.
I think it's my turn.
Okay, then you read it. Smile.
The figure below shows a 12-sided regular polygon, which is called a dodecagon. How many diagonals can be drawn in it?
How many diagonals can be drawn in it?
Like,
What is regular polygon?
Right.
Ismail?
regular polygon.
Just 60.
What is a regular polygon?
Am I saying?
Yes.
My answer is 54.
Answer
Okay.
is 60. My answer is 60.
So guys, actually, we know the regular polygon means all sides are equal, all interior angles are equal. And diagonal means it's a line segment that joins two non-adjacent vertices, right? And as you see here, this one is vertex. Let's say this one is A, and vertex B, vertex C, vertex D, vertex E, vertex F, and this one is G, H, I, J, K, and L. right? When you just say that actually, what is it? Diagonal, for example, let me just give you an example. After that, we can calculate. It's a very easy question. From A, for example, right? From A,
Is it 96?
what happened? Wait, just a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. Now, for example, from A, right? From A, I can draw to this, right? And from A, I can to draw this D. From A, I can draw to this E. I can draw to this F, right? And below, you can just count this. From A, how many diagonals I can draw? From A, actually, I can draw how many, since it is
9.
12-sided polygon,
9.
not to this line, not to
9.
this line. How many?
9.
It is 9, right?
No, 8.
Yeah. 9.
9.
I
Because we
know.
have 12 points here. I cannot draw to L and B, 3 points. So to all other points, remaining points are 9, right? Very good.
Yes.
And how about from B, for example? How many?
9.
8. 8.
From
No,
B,
8.
8, right?
8, 8, yes. 8, 7,
And
6,
from C,
5, 7.
7. And
From D is 6,
6
5, 4,
and 5, 4. So altogether, how many? 5 plus 4 plus
5,
3
4
plus,
plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
Um,
okay. So that's equal to, wait. Okay, this one is 8. This one is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, no, no. It's from the 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Is it 108? And divided by 2, right?
my answer
Divided by
is
2.
54.
Divided by 2. So that's like 54. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's not like 9 plus 8 plus 4, right? It is, wait.
My solution is 12 times 9 divided by 2, and this is 54.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, here we can prove this simply if you're given any polygon, okay, if here n is equal to 12, that is 12-sided polygon. And simply, how do you find the diagonals? We can prove this maybe later. That's equal to just n times n minus 3. Okay, that is the easiest one in case in the exam. Maybe it's not exam, you can just prove this because what is it? It's always equal to n times n minus 3. You can just do some observation, like if you draw a rectangle, rectangle has 2 diagonals, right? And for example, pentagon, it has 2 times, what is it? 4, it has 4 diagonals. Anyway, just let's move to the next question. If you're given any polygon, to find the number of diagonals, we have to use this formula. D is equal to n times n minus 3. For example, let's say if they're given here, how about a 15-sided polygon, right? How many diagonals does it have? Number of diagonals equals 15 times 15 minus 3, it is 12. So that's equal to, what is it? 150, 180 diagonals. No, 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 over 2, right? Sorry, it's n times n over 3 over 2, over 2. Okay, here we have over 2. Over 2, that's equal to, that has 90. Here we have over 2. It should be divisible by 2. Anyway, let's move to the next question. Nargis, read the question. I think it's your turn. After that, to Aydın, then Turan.
Okay. 9 identical circles are inscribed in the square as shown in the diagram. Find the area of the shaded region.
Find the area of the shaded region. Who actually solved this problem? Aydın, Turan, Nargis, Ismail, anybody?
Um, um,
Ismail, any answer? Nargis,
No.
Aydın?
uh,
Okay, guys, let's do it
is it
together.
is it a 379?
What is it?
379. I don't know.
309.
79.
We will see. Let's see. Anyway, Aydın, I think it's not that much. So here we know the area of the circle. We actually use the formula pi r squared. And also pi is given. We should just take it 22/7 as pi. The question is, we need to find the area of the shaded region. Before I start doing this one, right? Actually, first we have to agree on something. We know that the shaded region, let's say it is A, it is equal to this, and it is equal to this, and it is equal to this. Aydın, do you agree with me? All of the shaded regions are equal, right?
Yes.
So that means that I don't have to find all. I should just find only one of them and multiply by 4. To do this one, look, I'm just going to draw one square here. If you just draw a square here, let's say from here, okay? If you draw a square here, all right. Okay, we actually, anyway, that's our square, all right? So that's our square. And now, if you look at these parts, for example, let me just shade this, okay? This one, it is 1 quadrant. And this one, it is 1 quadrant. It is 1 quadrant. And also it is 1 quadrant. All right. So, Aydın, can you tell me what is the side length of this small square?
What?
What is the side length? I mean, yeah, I'm talking about this small square. All right. I mean, one side is equal to what? What is A?
7.
A.
Okay, to find this answer, right, if I just draw this one, if I just join this one as see here, how many radiuses do we have here? Already I, right? Here we have this one is 2r, this one is 2r, and this one is 2r. So the length of the big square is 42. From here, 6r is equal to 42. So r is equal to 7. That's the first step. Now, what is the side of the square? If it is 6, I mean, not 6, it is 7. So let me just use blue here. So this one is 7, also that is 7, right? So that means that one side of this square is 14. Okay. All right. Now, can you answer my question, Nargis? How about this shaded region, this one? Okay, this blue, this one. This 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to what?
7.
It's equal to the area of one circle, right? Because it's a quadrant, right? If
Yes,
you just
one area of one.
Equal to one circle. So now I can find A
Area
here.
of the one circle is.
Very good. So A is equal to the area of the square. One side of the square it is 14. So that's equal to 14 squared minus the area of one circle, right? It's quadrant because it's quadrant. So that's equal to pi r squared. What is pi?
One circle, area of one circle is
over 7 times r squared. R is 7 squared, which is equal to
This is 154.
7 times 22, that's equal to 7 times 22 is 144, 196 minus 154, right?
It's
154,
equal to 42.
which is equal to
42.
42, right? Okay. Now we need to find all the shaded region, right? So the shaded region is equal to how many A's? We have 4 A's. That's equal to 4 times A. That's equal to 4 times 42, which is equal to 168 cm squared. Okay, Nargiz, Aydın, Turan, Ismail.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Now, if you understood this guy, let's move to the next question then. Uh, whose turn is it?
Fine.
Okay, I don't read it.
Yes. The car took 3 hours and 41 minutes to travel from town A to town B, travel back from town B to town 1. Car traveled downhill at 6 kilometers hours, on level 5 kilometers hours, and on uphill at only 4 kilometers hours. The road from A to B around town B is on level for 4 kilometers. Find the distance between the two towns.
Okay, that is, I think, 23. We have 24 after that, and 25. Okay, who solved this question? A car took 3 hours and 41 minutes to travel from town A to town B and travel back from town B to town A. That means that the total time, right? The total time is 3 hours and 41 minutes. The car traveled downhill at 6 kilometers per hour on level at 5 kilometers per hour and uphill at only 4 kilometers per hour. The road from town A to town B is on level for 4 kilometers. Level means it's just a straight, okay? It's not uphill or downhill. Find the distance between the two towns. Okay, that's a question. So again, guys, if you have no answer, let's do it together. Usually the last 5 questions, they are a little bit challenging questions. So let's say, let me just draw our figure on the right hand side. Okay, so this one is town A. Okay, and this one is level, already level, and just traveling. After that, at some point here we have uphill. Okay, this one is uphill. So this one is our town B. Okay, so it says that uh, the time, right, from A to B and from B to A, the total time is 3 hours and 45 minutes. The first one is, let me just write here total time. Okay, so that's equal to T1 plus T2. What is T1? The time taken to travel from A to B. T2 is time taken to travel from B to A. So that's equal to 3 hours and 45 minutes, 41 minutes. So since everything is in kilometers per hour, immediately we have to change this into hours. So that's equal to 3 plus 41 minutes is equal to 41 over 60 hours, which is equal to 3 and 41 over 60. That is the total time taken to travel from A to B and come back from B to A. Okay, so continue. The car traveled downhill at 6 kilometers per hour. So when actually it was traveling downhill, right? It's downhill. The speed was 6 kilometers per hour. And on level at 5 kilometers per hour, on level, the speed was 5 kilometers per hour. And uphill only at 4 kilometers per hour. And uphill is only 4 kilometers per hour. The road from town A to town B is on level for 4 kilometers. So this distance is, right, this one is, it is 4 kilometers. Okay. So find the distance between the two towns. All right. So that means that if I just know the length of this uphill or downhill, right, we can get the answer. Okay. So suppose that the distance, actually this uphill, that's equal to D. Okay. So now when it is going from A to B, it's a little bit harder question, but it's okay. Okay. When it is traveling from A to B. So A to B, first actually it travels from A to, let me just write here, M, okay, this point M, the distance is 4 kilometers, right? And after that, from M to B, okay? So the total time is T1. So here we have distance is 4, uh, okay, 4, okay. The total distance is, what is it? The total distance is, um, what should I write here? Okay, first, how much time did he spend for this? Let me just find the time, okay? Here, the time is distance over speed. So the distance is 4 kilometers. And let me just write this with some kind of star T, okay? So distance is 4 kilometers. Speed is 5 kilometers per hour. So time taken to travel from A to M is 4 over 8, 4 over 5 hours, okay? So now from here, 4 kilometers, right? The first part plus, and the distance D, right? Wait, we need to find the distance. Okay. All right, good. So from here, right, the remaining time to travel from A to B, he spent T1 hours. How about for D? So this from here, D is equal to the remaining time is actually T1 minus 4 over 5, because 4 over 5 already spent to travel from A to M, times the speed, and uphill speed, that is 4, right? And how about when he's coming back, right? Coming back again from B to M, and on the level, right? It spends the same time. So again, from B to A, the distance from B to M, right? So the speed is 6 kilometers. And how about the time? He already spent this much time to travel from M to A. So that's equal to, here we have T2 minus 4 over 5 times the downhill speed is, it is 6. Okay. So now from here, we need to get, what is it? D. How can I get D from here? If you just first divide both sides by the first equation by 4, the second equation by 6, here I get new equation. Let me just change the color here. The first one is, what is it? D over 4. On the right hand side, we have T1 minus 4 over 5. The second one is D over 6. That's equal to T2 minus 4 over 5. Okay. So now what we know here is, I know what is T1 plus T2, right? That's equal to 3 and 41 over 60. So let me just add side by side. So here we have D over 4 plus D over 6. On the right hand side, T1 plus T2. Here we have T1 plus T2 minus 4 over 5 minus 4 over 5. We are just adding them. Negative 4 over 5 plus negative 4 over 5. So that's it. Now from here, I'm going to find D. So from here, what is T1 plus T2? And also I will simplify the left-hand side. The common denominator is 12. And here we have 3D plus 2D. That's equal to 5 times D. On the right-hand side, T1 plus T2, that's equal to 60, 180 plus 41, that's equal to 2 to 1. So here we have 2 to 1 over 60 minus, and here we have 5, 4, 4, that's equal to 8. Okay. So now if you multiply both sides by 60, what happens here? If you multiply the 60, here we have 60 times 5D over 12. And here we have 60 times 2 to 1 over 60, and minus 60 times 8 over 5. So now if you simplify, 60, 12, that's equal to 5. 5 times 5, so I have here 25D equals 66 cancel each other, 2 to 1. And 60 over 5, 12, 12 times 8, that is minus 96, which is equal to 2 to 1, 2 to 1 minus 96, that's equal to 125. Now from here, what is D? D is equal to 125 over 25, that's equal to 5. So that means that the distance of the uphill is 5 kilometers. And how about the level ground? The length of the level is 4 kilometers. So dot, 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 the total distance is 4 plus 5, that's equal to 9 kilometers. Aydın, did you understand a little bit? Aydın. Nargiz, Ismail, how about you? Turan?
Teacher, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
My
When
answer is 440.125.
What? Say again? Yeah, Nargiz, what's your question?
when exam will be? When is exam?
The exam is, Nargis, either 27 or 28 or 29th of April.
Okay.
Okay, they will announce the date, the exact date, maybe tomorrow or on Monday. Okay?
Okay.
So we have like 4 weeks. And let's say either 27 or 28 or 29th of April.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's move to the next question. Who did this question? Raise your hand.
Please.
Ismail, did you solve this problem?
Me.
No.
I saw.
Yes or no, Ismail?
I write this question.
Can I say my answer?
Yes, what's your answer?
B.
My answer is 403 over 216.
Very good, very good. If you did
Is that
this, very
correct?
good. So that's correct. Because here, guys, as you see here, the difference is 5, right? The difference is 5. So at that time, if you remember what we used here, if the difference is 5, we have something like this, right? Here we have, what is it? Here we have m times m plus k, right? As you see here, the m plus k, the difference is k. So we can write it as 1 over k times 1 over m minus 1 over m plus k. Okay, so in a similar way, as I say here, the difference is 5. 1 over 5 is a common factor. So let me just denote this one as by s. Okay, so this s then becomes, what is it? 1 over 5. It's a common factor. Just take this out. Then I can write here 1 minus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 minus 1 over 11 plus 1 over 11 minus 1 over 16 plus 1 over 16 minus 1 over 21, and continue until the last one, 1 over 2011 minus 1 over 2016, right? So from here, as you see here, if you just actually look at the numbers, right? If you just pair them, minus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6, that's equal to 0. minus 1 over 11 plus 1 over 11, that's equal to 0. Minus 1 over 16 plus 1 over 16 is equal to 0. Now we can see the pattern. It's just continuous canceling out each other until here, right? And only the first and the last numbers are left here. So that's equal to 1 over 5. So here the 1, it doesn't have pair. And also the last fraction, 1 over 2016, it doesn't have any pair. So now if you simplify this, here we have 2016, and here we have 2016 minus 1. And 2016 minus 1, that's equal to 2015. And divide by 5, that's equal to 403 over 2016. Okay,
Yes.
good. And how about this question? In the following alphabetic, right, the different letters stand for different digits. And what is it? What is the question? What is find the 5-digit number OGAMS. OGAMS. Sasmo times 4 equals, what is it?
Can I
It
say
is,
my answer?
yeah, what is the answer?
Can I say my answer?
Yes, yes, write your answer, please.
My answer is um 85,192. My answer.
So
Organs.
85,192. Very good. How did you find this, Nargis?
Yes. C is 4. C is 2. A is wait. A is 1. C is 2. 2100. 2. Wait. 21,298 times 4. It's 85,192.
Okay. But usually this kind of question, it is not that easy to find, right? It takes a lot of time. But if you just practice, if you know the method, okay, you can do fast. Because here, how do you know that, for example, S is equal to 2? Because it cannot be equal to 3. It cannot be equal to 0. We have two options, 1 and 2. So when it is 1, check this. When it is 2, check this. And after that, here we have 0, right? And here we have 0. And like that, it's not so easy, but you have to just try this yourself on a piece of paper. Okay, because here, if we just try to do this one, it takes a lot of time. And let me just leave this to self-studying, okay? So here the answer is 85192. Let me close this and let me see if we just left any question. And I really want to finish those unsolved questions. This one is also 6B. It is done. Okay. And last time, did you finish all the questions? P6. Let me just check this.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
What happened?
Nothing. Goodbye, teacher.
Okay. Just one question. We will finish the class, okay? Hello, Aiden.
Hi.
You are here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Aiden. Sorry?
Okay.
Aiden, let's do one question. Okay, this one, last time we skipped this. I think others misunderstood me and they left. Okay, and after that, we will finish the class. Okay? It's about divisibility. Okay. So usually it says that find the remainder when 3 to the power of 2015 is divided by 4. Okay. So to do this one, for example, if you notice here, if we have 3 squared, that's equal to 9. 9 is equal to 4 times 2 plus 1, right? That means that if I divide 9 by 4, the remainder is 1. So when it is 1, we know that 1 to the power of anything is equal to 1. So I try to express this 3 to the power of 2015 as 9 times something, or 9 to the power of something times something. Anyway, and just here, 3 to the power of 2015. What does it mean? It means that 3 is multiplied by itself 2015 times. So I can just write it as this 3 to the power of 2015. Then I can just write it as 3 to the power of 2014 times, here we have one more 3, right? And so here, this one, 2014, is 2 times 1007. So I can write it as 2 squared and to the power of 1007, because 2001, 2 times 1007, it is 2004, 14.
Yes.
And here we have 3. So now what is 3 squared? That's equal to 9. 9 is
9
4 times 2 plus 1
plus
to
1.
the power of 1007 times
7.
3. Which means that, again, if you just divide this number by 4, the remainder will be 1 to the power of 1007. So I can just write it as 4 times some number, and here we have 1 to the power of 1007. So 1 to the power of 1007 is just 1. So if you remove the brackets here, I have here 4 times 3a plus 3. Okay, that thing is not important. What we understand from here, that means that if you divide the whole actual number by 4, the remainder will be 3. So the answer is 3. Okay.
Um,
Any questions, Aiden?
why is the remainder is free? I can understand this one.
Why is what?
Why is the remainder is free? Free.
I didn't understand it. What did you say? Say again, please.
Why is the remainder is free?
Because here, you see here outside we have 3, right? If you
Yes.
open the parentheses, 4a times 3, right?
Yes.
And what is 1 to the power of 1007 is equal to 1. So here actually I
Yes.
have something like this. 4 times some big number is, I don't need it. And here we have 1. And still outside I have 3, which is equal to 3 times 4a. I can write it as 4 times
4
3a.
times 3a.
And 3 times 1, it is 3. What does it mean? It means that if you divide by 4, the remainder is 3.
I understand.
Okay, Aiden.
Yes.
Okay, that much is enough. Next time, I think we will start 2017. Okay. Aiden, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. And if you
Bye.
need more questions, just let me know. Okay. I can give you if you
Okay.
have more time. Okay. Have a nice
Okay.
weekend. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye. Ülker also bye bye to you.